And the first thing I want to talk about is a nice little announcement that has been made yesterday. And that is Rarity Collection 5. I have no idea. I think normally there should be an image here on the left, but it's just blank. So Rarity Collection 5 has been announced. And of course, it was something that I personally was expecting eventually with how well the first Rarity collections have been doing. But of course, we did not have official confirmation that it was happening because Rarity collection was kind of tied to the quarter century secret rares in some ways, and we didn't know for sure what was going to happen after QCRs were done. Well, turns out the product was successful, so of course they brought it back. And I'm a big fan of that because more reprints is always good for Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still not a cheap game to play by all means, but it has been getting better, partially due to Rarity collections. So let's see what Rarity Collection 5 has got in store. Rarity Collection 5 gives you a special variant art card in every pack. We're going to take a look at those in a second. It's still all foil, all amazing, but it's also your first crack at some unique cards. Just like previous 4 Rarity collections, Rarity Collection 5 revolves around an approximately 80 card set that's chock full of today's hottest tournament level cards, plus some old favorites. From Chaos Angel to Kashtira Fenrir, number C104 Umbral Horror Masquerade, to Memento Combined Creation, and many more. This is the best chance. Okay, I mean, right off the bat, they're hitting us with some reprints here, which are decent, I guess. Chaos Angel Fenrir, and I believe especially number C104 Umbral Horror Masquerade is quite pricey at the moment. So, I mean, of course, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see for the full set list to really judge how good the reprints are in this set. As with previous Rarity collections, some were better than others. But I think the biggest news here is that we are getting, as you can see down here, some of these alt arts that I don't remember, like we saw these pictures already when the OCG got them. So in each 5-card pack, 4 slots pull from the main card pool in a variety of rarities. And like Quarter Century Bonanza and Stampede, the 5th card in each pack comes from a different card pool than the rest of the pack. But this time, each 5th card is one of dozens of new variant art cards. So basically, there is no more nostalgia pool. Instead, there is an alt art pool, which is pretty cool, I think. As a change up, you know, I also thought the nostalgia pool was pretty cool, but an alt art pool in my eyes can potentially be even better. So they're posting some examples here, and it's like these they have kind of the same artwork but kind of different as well, because they have like this text in there and stuff. Some people really liked these when they were announced, some people didn't like them. I don't know, I guess with all alt arts it's always a matter of it's subjective whether you like these or not. I think some of these are pretty cool. I think the crossout designator, as much as I hate that card, I think the crossout designator saying no is hilarious. I have no idea why. I understand why crossout says no. I have no idea why Trishula says yes. I have no idea why those are the two chosen for yes and no. But alas, in some ways I think it'd be funnier if the crossout said yes. Doesn't it? Because you're trying to do something, your opponent tries to hand trap you, like, no, you're not gonna do that, and then crossout is like, yes, I am gonna do that. I think that would have gone hard. Well, alas, I digress. I think they're neat. It reminds me, I believe Pokemon has done this in the past, where I think some of the Pokemon had like the name of the attack written all over the card in Japanese. On some of the, I think it was some of the megas. Ray could say OMG yes. Oh, I mean, that would have been crazy, but of course they're not gonna do that. But yeah. There are other surprises in Rarity Collection 5 too, but more about that later. Here's a chart showing the anatomy of each Rarity Collection 5 pack. So you will get 5 cards per pack, and every pack has a special variant art card, always Ultra or Starlight. So these cards will apparently only come in Ultra and Starlight. Unless, these cards available in Ultra and Starlight. No other rarities for these alt arts, basically. And then you have a super rare that is always a super rare. You have an ultra rare that can be ultimate or collectors. Then you have another ultra rare that can also be ultimate or collectors. And then you have a secret rare that can be platinum or starlight. Okay, I don't remember exactly if this is different from previous rarity collections, but seems okay to me. Yeah. From the main card pool, available as all rarities in most cases except cards previously released as starlights, will not appear with that art in that rarity again, but can appear in other rarities. Insert rates on these slots are the same as the previous rarity collection. Drop rates for each slot are independent of each other, so you can and will get multiple luxury rare drops slots B through E. Sometimes the special variant art card is independent of all these slots. You always get that and a starlight rare. Special variant art card does not affect chances of a starlight in the last slot. A starlight rare special variant art card does not affect the chances of a starlight rare in the last slot. Oh, so you can pull 2 starlights in one pack. You can get the special art card as a starlight and the secret rare as a starlight if you get really lucky. Okay. Well, it's a lot of words. It's a lot of words basically saying you get 5 cards per pack, 1 super is guaranteed, 1 alt art is guaranteed, and then you get a bunch of ultras or secrets, but some of them have chances to be upgraded to higher rarities, basically, right? I mean, yeah, but for now, there is not much else to say other than, well, I'm looking forward to this, but of course, a lot will depend on the core card pool of the set. You know, there are some reprints that would be pretty welcome. This is releasing in April 9th, so it is still 4 months to go until we get it. But there's a couple of cards, of course, like Dominus cards, you know. Dominus cards would be very welcome, and so on and so forth. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. For now, I'm just happy that it's been confirmed that they will continue doing rarity collections, because I think rarity collections are some of the best products we've gotten in recent years. And I hope that this will continue to make Yu-Gi-Oh! More accessible, more affordable for everyone, while also bringing us some cool alternative artworks. That's like the best case scenario. So yeah. Is there a list of the full art cards from the OCG? I believe I saw something on Twitter. Let me scroll on Twitter real quick to see if I find it for you. I think someone posted like potential alt arts that could be in here. I saw it this morning. It can't be too far down my Twitter feed. Yeah, here. I think it was Ready for Duel. Possible cards we may find in Rarity Collection 5. We were able to find them in Limited Pack Stamp Edition in the OCG. So I believe Limited Pack Stamp Edition was the name of the pack in the OCG where they released these kind of cards here. And so they posted a list of other cards that have the same treatment, so they could realistically also be included in the Rarity Collection. And honestly, I think it's likely that they will just all be there, you know? But it's not confirmed. Take that with a grain of salt, but I think like it's not unlikely that they will just throw all of these in there as the alt art pool, basically, right? So you've got like you've got Dark Magician, you've got Dark Magician Girl, Blue Eyes, of course. I think Laundry Dragon Maid over there. You got some of the hand traps like Mourner. Some of them are literally just the original artwork with a stamp, as you can see here with the Blue Eyes, but they're not all the same way. Like some of them are like zoomed in, some of them have like a different artwork. It's quite arbitrary as to like how they handle these, you know. It's not like one specific way of doing these. Like for example, the Golden Lord is just zoomed in into it's already the alt art of Golden Lord, but then zoomed in, and then it says something on the right. I have no idea what it says, but yeah, I think for some of these it's cool. What does, I have one important question. What does the Max C say? I'm gonna need someone to tell me, what does Max C say? It says shiny. Okay, I don't know. I think they're kind of neat for the most part. I think some of them are better than others. I don't know, but I think it's fine either way. I think the compulse is pretty cool. What is this field spell up here? Is it the Springans field spell? Judgment should have been no. I agree. Yeah, judgment should have been no. Judgment should have been no. Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's Rarity Collection 5 for you. I guess we will wait for the reprint announcements in the pack, but hopefully gonna have a lot of good reprints.